safe. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I walk beside the lakeside with the afternoon still warm. The water barely moves at all, and the clouds are stretched out long. There's a bicycle against the railing. Someone left it there alone. A few people sit along the water, talking softly on their phones. I keep walking without thinking where the path is going next. The sound beneath my footsteps feels like something I can't trust. The sky is wider than I noticed when I spend my days indoors. And the blue above the water makes the whole place feel restored. I stop beside the quiet shoreline and watch the reflections move. Nothing here is asking anything. Nothing here needs me to choose. I look up and lose the noise for just another while. Maybe I forgot how simple one clear moment could become. Maybe I was looking downward when there was blue above. Blue above, blue above. There's enough of it for us. Blue above, wide and open. Nothing here is out of reach. I can walk, I can breathe, I can let the water carry me. Blue above, stay in view. Make a little room for something new. You meet me halfway down the path with your jacket over one arm. You ask me where I'm going. I say I haven't figured that out. We turn around beside the water and walk the other way. The conversation comes in pieces, then disappears again. You tell me about a place you visited. I tell you about this town. We laugh about how easy it is to miss what is around. The evening starts to settle, but the sky stays clear and wide. And for once I don't feel anywhere I need to be tonight. The water keeps on moving and we move with it. Maybe we don't need a destination. Maybe this is enough. Two people taking their time under all this blue above. Blue above, blue above. There's enough of it for us. Blue above, wide and open. Nothing here is out of reach. I can walk, I can breathe, I can let the water carry me. Blue above, stay in view. Make a little room. The room is quiet, the curtains move. A little space between me and the view. Nothing calling, nothing to prove. I let the morning settle in. I watch the street from the balcony. People moving slowly underneath. A bicycle turns around the corner, then disappears beyond the trees. There's something easy in the air, like I can finally take my time. I hear the city from a distance, and somehow everything feels fine. No need to reach for something more, no need to know what comes next. I'm just standing here and listening to the quiet between each breath. For a moment I forget the time and let the day arrive. Maybe this is all I needed, a little room to feel. moves across the floor. A quiet shadow reaches the wall. I find your message on my phone and smile before I read it all. You ask me how the day's been. I say it's better than before. You tell me you'll be here later, and suddenly I want a little more. Not more than this simple feeling, not more than seeing you arrive. Just another ordinary moment that somehow makes the whole day light. I hear your footsteps down the hall and everything feels close. Maybe we don't need an answer. Maybe we can leave it there. Some days feel a little lighter when somebody simply cares. I'm on cloud nine just for a while. Nothing to chase, nothing to hide. I'm on cloud nine, feeling alright, letting the whole world pass me by. If you are here, then that's enough. No perfect words, no reason why. I'm on cloud nine just for a while, and I don't need to come down tonight. The room gets quiet after talking. We sit without needing to fill it. Outside the evening keeps moving, but neither of us is in a hurry. I look at you and start to notice how simple this moment really is. Maybe happiness is smaller.
I step outside and hear the city. A train is moving somewhere far. The air feels open after midnight, and I can see a little more. The street is quiet near the station. A few lights stay above the doors. I put my headphones on for nothing, then take them off and listen more. There's something different in the silence after the last rush disappears. I watch the empty platform slowly and feel the distance getting clear. No plans are waiting in my pocket, worries and telling me to run. I stand beneath the open space and let the night become the one. I don't need to find a reason, I just need to stay a while. Everything feels slightly wider, everything is moving slow. Maybe I was holding too much, maybe now I can let it go. Fresh sky, open above me, nothing here is pulling me down. Fresh sky, giving me room now to hear the quiet all around. I can breathe, I can stay, I can let the moment find its way. Fresh sky, open and blue, there's a little more space for me and you. In the dark, someone steps out and checks the phone and walks away beneath the lamps. I smile at how the world keeps moving, even when I choose to pause. There is no need to catch the morning, there's no need to know the cause. I think about the days behind me and how they don't feel heavy now. Maybe leaving things unfinished is sometimes how we learn. Somehow the city still starts to wake again, but I am not in a rush. I can feel the air around me like a window opening wide. Nothing needs to be decided, I can simply let it ride. Fresh sky, open above me, nothing here is pulling me down. Fresh sky, giving me room now to hear the quiet all around. I can breathe, I can stay, I can let the moment find its way. Fresh sky, open and blue, there's a little more space for me and you. Maybe peace is not a finish, maybe it's a passing place, a small moment where you notice notice you are finally okay. I don't need to hold the feeling, I don't need to make it last. I can watch it move above me and be thankful that it passed. Fresh sky, open above me, nothing here is pulling me down. Fresh sky, giving me room now to hear the quiet all around. I can breathe, I can stay, I can let the moment find its way. Fresh sky, open and blue, there's a little more space for me and you. Fresh sky, stay a little longer, let the city find its sound. Fresh sky, feel much lighter with all this open space around. I can breathe, I can stay, I don't have to hurry through today. The trains move on, the station clears, the sky gets brighter as I stand. I take one breath and start to walk with nothing heavy in my hands. This song is about finding quiet freedom and emotional space beneath an open sky. Fresh sky.
We're standing high above the town, watching the lights begin to fade. The rooftops stretch beneath us, and neither of us needs to say a thing. We took the stairs without a plan, just looking for a quieter place. The city sounds below are smaller, and there's more room around your face. You lean against the railing, I look out across the roofs. For once the world seems simple, and I don't feel like I need proof. There's a warmth across the buildings as the evening starts to turn. You point toward the distant highway, and I watch the headlights blur. We don't have to go just yet, there's still a little light. Stay here for another minute, let the whole town carry on. Sometimes all we really need is somewhere quiet to belong. Up here in the golden heights, everything feels open tonight. You beside me, city below, no place we need to go. Up here in the golden heights, we can leave the noise behind. If this moment is all we get, I'll remember it like this. The first lights begin to flicker, one by one, across the street. A train moves through the distance with a sound too soft to reach. You tell me about your weekend, I laugh at something you said. Then we fall into a silence that feels easy instead. There's no promise in the moment, nothing heavy on our minds. Just two people watching evening slowly changing shape in time. The air gets cooler on the roof, but neither wants to leave.
way beside the mountain road, with no one else around. A distant bird moves through the trees, then everything is quiet. The road is empty in both directions. The hills are soft against the sky. I rest my hands along the railing and watch the open distance.
There's something about the view that makes my thoughts feel less crowded. The things I worried about this morning don't seem so close right now. A car passes far below me, then the road becomes still again. I breathe a little deeper and look toward the horizon.
There's more space than I expected,
More room than I can see. Take it at my own pace.
No need to run,
no need to know.
I'll follow where the road unfolds.
Light horizon, stay in sight. Keep a little hope alive tonight.
I start walking down the shoulder with the hills beside the road. The sound of gravel under my shoes keeps a steady kind of rhythm. I remember other places where I thought I had to hurry. Now the distance doesn't scare me, it just gives me room to breathe. A small town waits beyond the bend,
with lights beginning to appear.
I don't know what I find there,
but somehow I wanna see.
The air is cooler than before,
and the sky is changing shape.
I keep walking toward the distance without asking what it means.
The road keeps opening ahead,
and I feel ready now.
Maybe moving forward
doesn't mean you leave things behind.
Maybe every step can carry
a little peace into your life.
Light horizon, open wide. There's a little more ahead tonight. Light horizon, clear and still. I can take it at my own pace.
No need to run,
no need to know.
I'll follow where the road unfolds.
Light horizon, stay in sight. Keep a little hope alive tonight.
I stop before the final turn and let the evening settle in.
The road is still the same beneath me,
but I don't feel the same again.
Maybe hope is not a promise.
Maybe it's a way to move with enough space for uncertainty
and enough faith to choose.
I open the window and hear the rain, clouds moving slowly over the trains. The whole city sounds far away, and I don't mind waiting today. There's a notebook open on the table, a few unfinished words inside. I thought I'd have a list of answers, but maybe I don't need one tonight. The rain keeps tapping on the glass in a rhythm I don't have to follow. Every sound feels soft and distant. Every minute feels a little slower. I sit and watch the clouds move, changing shape above the street. Nothing here is asking anything, so I let the silence speak.
I don't know where the day will go, but I don't need to know.
There's a calm I can't explain, somewhere between the clouds and rain.
I feel lighter just by staying,
letting things be.
I belong.
Later on, the rain begins to fade. The windows catch a little more sound. A bus rolls gently through the avenue, then turns and disappears downtown. I close the notebook for the day. There is nothing left I need to fix. I hear a song from someone's apartment, then it fades between the buildings. The clouds are thinner than before, and the room begins to change. I don't feel like I have to hurry. I just watch the colors rearrange.
The afternoon is opening, and I am opening too.
Maybe peace is not a place. Maybe it's the way we let things change.
I don't need to hold the moment. I can let it move through me. Morning clouds carry me slow, take me somewhere I don't have to know. Morning clouds over my head, leave a little space for what comes next. I can breathe, I can stay, I can let this moment take its shape. Morning clouds moving on, and somehow I feel like I belong.
The rain is gone but leaves its trace. The city starts to find its pace. I think about the things I wanted and how they don't feel urgent now.
Maybe there is something honest in not having every answer, just enough to see the next step, just enough to keep moving. Morning clouds carry me slow, oh, take me somewhere I don't have to know. Morning clouds over my head, leave a little space for what comes next. I can breathe, I can stay, I can let this moment take its shape. Morning clouds moving on, and somehow I feel like I belong. Morning clouds fading away, leaving room for another kind of day. I can breathe, I can stay, I don't have to rush the change.
The window is open,
The room is still,
the clouds are leading past the hill.
I take one breath and let it go.
Then watch the morning slowly grow. I watch the clouds from the airplane window. The city slowly disappears below. A quiet song is playing in my headphones, and I feel the distance letting go. The seat beside me is still empty. The cabin lights are soft and low. I watch the clouds move underneath us like another world below. I don't think about the hours waiting. I don't think about the road. For once I have nowhere to hurry and nowhere I need to go. The sky keeps changing through the window. White turns silver, then turns blue. I close my eyes and hear the engine and let the quiet carry through. I'm somewhere between here and there, and I don't need to choose. Every mile feels like a little space between the past and what comes next. I can leave the weight behind me, I can simply take a breath. Peaceful flight, carry me away. Let me leave the noise behind today. Peaceful flight, somewhere in the blue. I have nothing else I need to do. I can breathe, I can let go, I can watch the clouds move slow. Peaceful flight, take me through to a place where everything feels somewhere far below. And I feel lighter now. Maybe leaving for a moment helps you see what really stays. Maybe distance gives you room to appreciate the ordinary days. Peaceful flight, carry me away. Let me leave the noise behind today. Peaceful flight, somewhere in the blue. I have nothing else I need to do. I can breathe, I can let go, I can watch the clouds move slow. Peaceful flight, take me through to a place where everything feels new. The cabin gets a little quieter. The lights are turning down. I look outside and see the darkness with a few lights on the ground. I think about the life I'm returning to, and somehow it feels right. Not because everything is perfect, but because I see it with new eyes. Peaceful flight, carry me away. Let me leave the noise behind today. Peaceful flight, somewhere in the blue. I have nothing else I need to do. I can breathe, I can let go, I can watch the clouds move slow. Peaceful flight, take me through to a place where everything feels new. Peaceful flight, stay with me, keep this quiet feeling. Peaceful flight through the night, let me hold this state of mind. I can let go, I can let go, I can watch the world move slow. Peaceful flight, carry me till I find my way back peacefully. The clouds are gone, the night is clear. The lights below are getting near. I take one breath before we land and feel more ready than I planned. This song is about finding peace and renewed perspective while leaving everyday noise behind during a quiet journey through the sky. Peaceful flight, peaceful flight. Endless blue. The elevator opens to the roof. I step out slowly into blue. A paper cup is in my hand, but I forget about it soon. The city looks a little smaller from where I'm standing now. Cars move like quiet lines below, and people come and go. I lean against the wall beside me and watch the clouds drift past. There isn't anything important that needs to happen fast. I hear a distant siren fading, then birds above the street. Sounds become a softer layer beneath the afternoon heat. I close my eyes for just a moment and feel the day move through. Nothing holds me to the ground for a moment, nothing does. I could stay inside my thoughts, but I would rather look around. There's a quiet kind of freedom in forgetting where you're bound. So floating somewhere above, taking my time, feeling enough. So floating, no need to know where every little moment goes.
a perfect answer, we already have enough. The city keeps its distance, and the afternoon stays wide. You sit beside me quietly, and I don't need to speak.
Maybe closeness isn't always
something you have to explain.
Sometimes being next to someone
is enough to change the day. Soft floating
somewhere above,
taking my time,
feeling enough.
soft floating
No need to know
where every little moment goes. I let go, I let go. I don't have to hold it close. Soft floating,
easy and slow.
I'm right here, and that's all I know. I take the long way through the park. The afternoon is white and clear. A few leaves move across the path, and nothing feels too far from here.
The city sounds are fading slowly as I walk beneath the trees. Someone is reading on a bench. A child is laughing in the distance.
I keep moving without thinking about the things I left behind. There's a quiet in my footsteps that I haven't felt in some time.
The day is warm against my shoulders. The path keeps turning up ahead. I don't need to know the ending.
I just like the way it feels. Every step feels lighter now. I let the afternoon unfold. Maybe I was moving too fast. Maybe I forgot to look around. There's a simple kind of freedom in letting your feet slow down. Sunny drift, carry me on. Easy days don't need a reason. Sunny drift, somewhere I belong. Moving gently with the season. I can stay, I can breathe, let the moment come to me. Sunny drift, take your time. Everything feels right tonight.
I find a flower near the walkway, growing through a crack in stone. It makes me stop for just a second, like the place is speaking low. I think about the little changes that I never used to see. How a quiet afternoon can give a different side of me.
A message waits inside my phone, but I don't need to read it yet. For once I'm not afraid of missing something I can catch later. The shadows stretch across the grass, and I keep walking slow. I don't need a perfect answer. I don't need to make a plan. Sometimes peace is simply knowing you can pause right where you stand. Sunny drift, carry me on. Easy days don't need a reason. Sunny drift, somewhere I belong. Moving gently with the season. I can stay, I can breathe, let the moment come to me. Sunny drift, take your time. Everything feels right tonight.
The park gets quieter around me.
The afternoon begins to fade.
I look back at where I started, and I'm glad I took this way.
Nothing changed outside my window,
but something changed inside.